Hey fools, T here with my impressions of that Splatoon 2, Splatoon 2. The Testfire obviously just happened last weekend, and I'm going to give you my impressions. I wanted to wait until everybody else's videos were done, because in my feed, like everybody put up their impressions and put up a live stream or whatnot of it, and I didn't want to have my video get lost in the shuffle, so I just wanted to wait until the coast was a little clearer in your subscription feed. Obviously, if you're a Nintendo fan, you're subscribed to other Nintendo channels, you've probably seen a lot, you've been bombarded with Splatoon stuff, because of the Testfire. So now to give you my impressions, I wasn't the most excited about Splatoon 2, because there was things in Splatoon 1 that I wanted to be enhanced or put together better, and like the single player especially, because once the game is not on a server anymore, Splatoon is pretty much it's dead. That disc is dead. So I was hoping they would expand that, but they didn't too much. They at least from what they're saying, they could be just kind of throwing curveballs, but hopefully they're expanding it more. But I wasn't the most excited about it, but all that changed the minute I got my hands on the Testfire. I'm gonna get the game. I was always gonna get it either way, but it wasn't like, oh my God, Splatoon's back. For me, like a lot of other people are, because for me, online gaming is the icing and not the cake, and then these types of games, it's the cake. So once I got my hand on the game and started playing, it took me a minute, as you'll probably see here. The first couple of matches, my team lost, but I mean, I did come in first on both of those matches, and by the time we get to the second two matches that you see here, you'll see that I got my mojo back. So I wasn't great or anything, but I was pretty good. And it took a while. You'll see my map pop up because I'm trying to jump, but obviously they changed the jump button, and I had to get used to that. I didn't even use I'm showing you my earlier Testfire runs, because I did 2 hours, but I want to show you my early stuff, because you can see kind of my struggle and then me kind of figure it out. But I really didn't use the super jump or any of that stuff until my second hour, the second hour that I played, the second Testfire I played anyway. So I don't think you'll see me super jump in this footage. But yeah, I'm back excited. I mean, I really want to play this game. I want to hit the ground running when this game comes out, whenever that is. I'm thinking July. That's my guess, but we'll see. And I like I said in Juice's Loose podcast, because we talked about our impressions of it as well. Shout out to those guys. I like the fact that, or at least it felt to me anyway, that this game was somehow more vibrant, because I always thought Splatoon 1 was pretty vibrant and colorful and stuff, but this one seems to be a little bit more. And when I first start here, I didn't mess with the sensitivity, which I should have, but I just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna fight through it at least for these first few matches, and then I'll change my sensitivity later. But I just used the default sensitivity on the gyro, because I'm a gyro player. I like using the gyro to aim and all that stuff. So it feels a little slow, but I know that I've seen Red Knight's footage, and obviously I too changed mine later, and I didn't record that. I wish I did, but I didn't record my second hour, and I'm using better or quicker sensitivity, so I'm doing much better. But I really like this game, and I'm not surprised that I like it. It's just I'm hoping that a thing that Red brought up in one of his videos is that we get bots back, so that way I can play offline against computer opponents in arenas, the same arenas that you have in the game, and I can, like, you know, basically learn and practice and get good at the maps and know my strategies, learn my strategies there instead of doing it in online matches, which is fine. I mean, you can learn playing as well, obviously. But a player like me, a shooter player like me, I like to get used to this stuff first before I go out there and get frustrated by guys who play, you know, 20 hours a day and are really good at this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I really like it. I'm looking forward to it whenever it drops. I'm just going to leave you with the footage, and you guys can enjoy that. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Are you excited for Splatoon? Let me know. Splatoon 2, I should say. I am. So it's going to be a really cool year for Nintendo and to Switch. There's going to be great big games dropping all year, and pretty exciting. And Splatoon 2 is obviously one of those games that are going to be, a lot of people are going to jump on, because Splatoon sold really well on Wii U, and a lot of people really love that game. They still play a lot. I'm going to get back in actually to Splatoon and get good, get good, son, and make sure I get the controls down for Splatoon 2, because it's going to be a little different, obviously. But just to get my mojo strategy on and get back into the world before Splatoon 2 drops, because I want to be somewhat elite. I want to be a lot better than I want as a Splatoon. I'm pretty good in Splatoon, but I want to be top tier, like a lot of even dudes that I know are pretty good, like the Red Knights and Dr. Feelgoods. Shout out to him. Those guys are on a different level. Nintendo Ultra. I want to get up there and rock with them. So, because I didn't really get into Splatoon as much as I should have, like some of the ranked stuff I didn't really get into. I mostly did Turf War. So this time I'm gonna go all in, and man, this game looks really good. I like the colors, pop a lot more. I like the weapons. You know, obviously we only had limited weapons in this, but I'm really digging them. The maps were frenetic and crazy because they were tighter and smaller, and so you ran into people a lot more. And I like that, man. I think that's awesome. I don't think all the maps are going to be that way. I just think they chose these maps for this particular Testfire. And we'll get future Testfires, I believe, and we'll get to look at some other maps, and they'll probably be a little bit wider open. So, yeah, man, I really enjoyed this. Surprise, right? Nintendo fan. So, yeah, enjoy the footage. Let me know what your thoughts are on Splatoon 2. If you got to get your hands on it, did you enjoy the Testfire? And yeah, that's it. Enjoy. Oh yeah, one more thing. Play Nintendo, fools.